Hi, Dakari. It's good to see you. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that everyone's having a wonderful day. Thank you for the hydrate. I feel like it really has been a long time. Okay, the YouTube stream is up and running like we are supposed to. I have to take some medicine because I've got a bit of a headache and my stomach hurts. So give me 1 second so I can take some medicine. I've not had the best of days, but I am happy to be here. Okay. Yes, don't forget to take your meds as well. Hi, Dova. Thank you. I'm sure with the medicine that I will feel better. So I'm not worried at all. We're gonna keep playing Stardew. And if you guys had joined recently, I have the way that I do Sleepy Stardew is we focus on the ambience in the background, and like the footsteppies and stuff like that. So you guys being the first few fishies here are responsible for letting me know if the volume is just right. But welcome to stream. I hope that you are ready to relax. And we can start with taking a nice deep breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. But don't forget to drink some water as well. So let's take a drink of water. Hi, Father Slice. Hi, Dova. Thank you so much, Dova, for also jumping in YouTube chat as well. Thank you for the kisses and thank you for the heart comics. Thank you. You're very kind. And if anybody comes into chat asking or wondering, like, hey, you sound different, are you okay? Yes, I promise I'm okay. I'm just trying to keep the vibes calm and relaxing. I've had a bit of a rough day and I'm not feeling, you know, silly and clever and funny haha this and whatnot. So today I just want to take things a little bit slower and calmer. How do I have a crab pot in my inventory? Well, I'm pretty sure I don't need. We'll get rid of that one. Give me a moment. I was about to say, I promise I am okay, and I am going to be okay. Hi, Howie. I appreciate you, Dakari. I feel like it really has been a long time since I've gotten to see you. But I hope that with everything, despite everything, regardless of what's going on in your life, I hope that you're having a good day. Hi, Wood. Welcome back. I hope you all had a lovely weekend, since I've seen you last. And if you haven't yet, hi B-Dogs. If you haven't yet, please take a nice deep breath. And let it out. We are still in cutscene hell. I love this. Oh, right. I hope you feel better soon. I hope so too, but I also have no doubt that I will feel better. I did just take some medicine to make my headache go away and my stomach feel better, so I'm sure in like the next 30 to 60 minutes I'll be fine. Oh, cool. So this is the cutscene where we get to investigate Grandpa's like abandoned shed. I don't know if this is a shed or like the old greenhouse. How has your weekend been? Today is also Tuesday, so even if you don't have an answer for what your weekend was like, I'd love to know how your week is going so far. Statistically, Tuesdays are the most depressing day of the week because Monday is the start of a new week, Wednesday is the middle of the work week, Thursday is pre-Friday, and Friday is a celebration for the weekend. And Tuesday doesn't really have anything going for it except for tacos. David, hello. Your voice girl? Yes, I am. How are you? I could actually refurbish the shed if I had the materials. It'd be a challenge, that's for sure. You want materials, Robin? I got materials. Visit me at my workshop. We can talk more about the specifics. Tuesday get to be called Tuesday. Tuesday. Depends who you are, where you live. But I guess it'd be called Tuesday. Are people okay with it being called Tuesday? It makes me think of that, was it a vine? That one vine where the guy with like shark teeth. I don't even remember what he says, but he says something and then he just goes and it's like the stupidest but also like funny. Is that Stardew Valley? Yes, it is. We're going for some very calm, sleepy Stardew vibes today. And we get another cutscene. I've been really looking forward to being able to play Stardew today. I just realized I thought I turned my fan off, but it didn't turn off. Yes, I do love my Stardew. It was also a difficult day. Thank you, David, so much for the heart. Thank you. I had, it wasn't necessarily a hard day. It wasn't an easy day. It was just a day. And I was really looking forward to taking a deep breath and playing some Stardew. Let me press this button. There we go. I feel you, I'm just tired. Well, hey, if you're in a spot where you can take a nap, I'd be happy to supply material for you to fall asleep to. I'm estimating 150 pieces of hardwood, 600 pieces of stone, 50 iron bars, 20 battery packs. Steph, the nap facilitator, at your service. Reading a book live when? I will be reading again. Let's see. On April 17th, I will be out of town until then. But if you would like to listen to any of my book readings, you can check out my YouTube channel. It's under the same name, StephTsu. You're going to bed right now? I am happy to help you fall asleep. I actually was editing for several hours today the next YouTube videos that will be going out. So there is a lot more material coming your way. All right, and it's Thursday. Grandpa's shed, hardwood, stone, iron bars, battery packs. I don't think I have the iron bars, nor do I have enough battery packs. That, not having the battery packs is okay. I can definitely do the hardwood and the stone, and I can work on the iron until then. Let's see. Greenhouse. Hi, Red Apple Juice. How are you today? How are you feeling? Okay. Wait, how many? Oh, 150 hardwood. Oh, I don't know how I read that wrong. Let me fix that. I'm working. Aren't you a streamer that tells stories? Yes. My name is Steph, and I read books and stories on stream. That's what I say. I am doing some Stardew because I don't normally stream on this day. So this is a very rare occasion when I'm doing something different. But the same as ever, we do focus on helping you fall asleep. So, hi, VTuber Throat Danner. Thank you for always coming into this stream and giving me a smile and a laugh. Your name just always does that. Father Slice, I really like the nickname you've given me, the nap facilitator. I will carry this nickname with pride. Yeah, dogs is very. Do you have a server Discord? Yes, I do. If you go to the link on my profile, you'll find all of the links that you need. That will be your easiest place to get to any of my social medias. You can find my merch, and you can get to the Discord server via that way. That's going to be the easiest for you. Let's see. Oh, I didn't want to do that. What? Super salty byproduct of grain fermentation? Interesting. Oh. There we go. You'll see why I did that in a second. I have quite a few mods in this. I have quite a few mods on this farm, which means that there's always something to look forward to. Now, I am going to return back to the beach. Oh my god, another cutscene. Okay. The coziest of cozies. Hi, Talbot. Hi, Billingham. I'm sorry I didn't say hello sooner. Thank you for the kissies, and David, thank you for the finger hearts as well. Thank you. She's crashing out? No, I just get annoyed with the amount of cutscenes, but I think that's fair to have so many cutscenes when you have 119 mods. Hi, Chris. It's good to see you. How am I doing? You know, if I were to answer honestly, I have had a not good day, but I'm not upset about it. Hi, Doki Doki. How are you doing? I haven't had a fantastic day, but that's okay. I'm still here. I just want to relax and play the game, and I want to spend time with you guys. So I hope you can enjoy the game with me and just listen along to the waves. Maybe fall asleep to my voice. Always. If you have had dinner already today, what did you have for dinner? I had for my dinner some grilled chicken nuggets with sweet potato fries, and I decided to try a new sauce. Hi, Pro Self Love. How are you? Lasagna. Oh, yum. Mexican Italian fusion? That sounds really unique. How do you blend the two of those? Thank you, Doki Doki. You're very sweet. If you are just now joining us, don't forget to take a nice big deep breath. Relax your shoulders and relax your jaw. Just take a moment to just relax and let that breath out. If it's the only time you relax today, let it be that. And don't forget to take a drink of water as well. I love the stickers. Me too. They are so cute. Honestly, tacos is the perfect thing on a Tuesday. Hi, Mike. Welcome back. I am happy to be here. I could have had a better day, but there was nothing that I or anyone else could have done to make it better. And I'm just happy to be here. Just want to relax with some Stardew and my sweet little fishies. What did I walk in on? You walked in on a live stream centered around comfort, calmness, care, relaxation. I help people fall asleep, take a nap, have maybe a moment of peace and quiet in their day. And if you like the vibes, you're welcome to cozy up. Wrap yourself up in a blanket, drink your water, and lay back, either in your chair or lay down on the couch or the bed. And just listen along to the ambiance of Stardew and enjoy listening to my voice. Sometimes I have to really remind myself to... You're cute, thank you. Beautiful model, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Sometimes I really need to remind myself and give myself grace to intentionally relax, as well as to acknowledge that sometimes... Oh, did the character say 8? I guess he said 8 p.m. Sometimes my brain makes it very difficult for me to pause and fully relax. I have to acknowledge that my brain is not going to stop thinking. And with ADHD, my brain is constantly going, and it becomes a problem sometimes, especially when I want to live in the moment. And even at times like right now, where I want my brain to stop running 100 miles a minute, I do want to feel the calmness. I'm acknowledging that I want to keep thinking about, oh my gosh, I've got so many things to do. I've got these videos to edit, and I've got to check in on this thing, and I haven't answered social media comments for today, and it's hard to shut off the voice that's telling you what you should and should not be doing. But you gotta keep trying. You're not shutting it off. You're not shutting it down. But you gotta acknowledge that that voice has a place, that voice has a space, and that space and time is not right now. So we're gonna acknowledge that thought, and we're gonna let it go. Yeah, I have videos to edit. Yeah, I haven't answered comments. But that is not what's going to keep me alive right now. Breathing and eating and drinking water, that's what's going to keep me alive right now. So if you're like me and you're feeling like that, just take another deep breath. Sometimes it helps if you say it out loud as well. Hi, True Gamer, welcome. Sorry, I really wanted to finish that line of thinking because I have a tendency to ramble and forget what I was saying and then move on, and I just wanted to finish that sentence. But hello, and thank you so much for joining us. You almost made me cry. Well, then let me give you a hug. I don't want you to cry of sad tears, as long as you're crying of happy tears. Your voice is relaxing. Is that natural for you? This is my natural voice. This is not, what I would say is like my speaking voice. This is a bit softer of my speaking voice. But if you look at any of my other YouTube videos or any of my previous live streams, which you can also find on YouTube, you will be able to see not only my more normal speaking voice, but I do also narrate books as well. My primary content, which you'll be able to tell by my YouTube channel, is reading books and stories on stream. I do also have a couple of ASMR videos. Those tend to be somewhat rare. Had a headache all day. I'd say that game is really difficult. Honestly, I've never played any Sonic games, but I too have. I've. Excuse me. I had a yawn. I too have been having a headache. I took medicine at the beginning of stream, so hopefully it'll get better for both me and you. I hope your headache improves. It's best to direct your attention where it's needed most. Alright, it's 8 p.m. and I've got a cutscene to go to. Hello, Dalton, my future husband. Thank you, Doki. I think relaxing can be hard if you've a lot to manage, such as responding to people, thinking about content, managing endless social media accounts, and more. You are absolutely right, Doki. The busier life is, the harder it is to really acknowledge that voice that's constantly going. And today has been unpleasantly difficult for me. I don't normally have days quite as difficult as this, but we can only hope for an improvement the next day. And we can only control what we can control. That's something I feel like I hear a phrase. I feel like I hear that phrase tossed around a lot and said so meaninglessly. And I don't want to say that meaninglessly. You can control only what you can control. There is nothing but harm if you're worrying, if you're afraid, if you're trying to manage, if you're trying to anticipate, if you're trying to control something that is outside of your control. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. It's important to be there for others. It's also important to be there for yourself. And a lot of people aren't familiar with how to do that. I could go into the importance of therapy and how therapy is for everyone, etc. But that's not going to change some people's opinions. Sometimes going to therapy is an avenue for someone to untangle the spaghetti that is their own thoughts, regardless of how self-aware you think you are. Hi, Regine. Chris, thank you for stopping in, and I hope you have a lovely night. Please stay safe and don't forget to drink your water. I'm sorry to hear that, True Gamer. Having little to no online presence can really, really help. I understand that in some cases, such as you gotta have a decent online presence. My advice cannot be, hey, delete everything. Yes. I've been streaming for 5 years and I promised myself that I would not, I wouldn't give up. And I'm not going to break that promise. I don't foresee breaking that promise to myself. Kitsune, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. But that's my advice, to be honest. Untangle and untie yourself from these things. Sometimes you can't untangle yourself. Sometimes you can't solve your own puzzle. And that's okay. I don't know if... Do you, and this is a general you, to any of my fishies watching. Hi, Ghost, welcome. Thank you, David, that's very sweet. To any of the fishies watching, I forgot my train of thought. Thinking, gone. I don't remember what I was saying. What things do you believe can be most useful, to keep focus in the present moments? Have you found something useful for you? The moments at which I'm able to be in the present, I think, are certainly unique to me. However, when I realize I'm not living in the moment, I do at least start with taking a manual breath. And from what I can recall, if I'm at work, it's a good opportunity for me to actually put some distance between me and my work computer. And not distance as in like I'm going to go run away, but distance as in I need to slide my chair back just a little bit. I need to, like, maybe I'm going to go walk around the office. Maybe I'm gonna go to the bathroom, even. Like, maybe this is a unique case to me, but when I take a shower or when I go to the bathroom or I have an opportunity to pause, so like if I'm in an elevator or if the microwave is cooking something and I'm standing there waiting for it, that's a perfect opportunity to just pause. But let's get with this cutscene. Thanks for coming out to the pier tonight, Pip May. I've been meaning to talk to someone about why I left Suzu. I'm listening. Go ahead, I'm here. It was my dad's old shipping route. He worked on the steam freighters out of Zuzu City. After he passed away last year, I figured I'd take over his route to keep feeling close to him. I thought I'd follow in his footsteps, but I got seasick just watching the waves. Hi, Unzipped. I made it about an hour into training before I puked on the captain's clipboard. Didn't even get offshore. Funny, right? I'd sit on the boat's edge, casting my line, but the moment I drifted past waist-deep water, I'd panic and haul back to shallow sands. So I walked off the dock and never looked back. Maple hated that boat smell too. She was wriggling so much I thought she'd escape my bag. I realized I wanted to be near water without actually being in it. And then Willie gave me a gig here. Turns out, building a quieter life takes more courage than I expected. Sometimes I wonder if I'm letting my dad down. He'd hate the idea of me living in fear of waves. I guess working at the dock was my way of honoring Dad without ending up overboard. But then I think he wouldn't want me green in the face and terrified on deck. He'd want me to find a way to stay close without a panic attack. Thanks for listening, by the way. Saying it out loud helps. A little. But enough about the past. Tonight's calm, and I've got good company. Listen, I brought 2 rods. Fish with me for a bit?
Yes, of course.
And Zips, I hope you are having a lovely day. Maple's already hunting crabs somewhere on the shore. She's my little lookout. If I start looking pale, she nips my shoe and drags me back. That's smart of Maple. She sounds like a good buddy. She sounds like a good buddy. Let's set up here, under the lamp. Tide's calm, and we can just watch the horizon shift. Let's see if you can outfish me. Uh-oh, something might have gone wrong with the YouTube stream. Okay. I don't have any frames dropped, so I don't know what happened, but I think you're very strong just talking about this. Acknowledging and validating your own feelings is basically the first step for the better self. Being able to acknowledge how someone feels. When do you usually stream? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think being able to acknowledge how one feels is certainly important, but it's not something you're born with the ability to do. I'm learning. And I don't say I'm learning as in I'm starting from zero. I say I'm learning because this was not something that I was taught. This was not something that was, just bestowed upon me. Learning how to function is hard. Learning how to sort through the thoughts in your brain is not fun. I think it's important to set aside time for yourself. David, thank you so much for the roses. Thank you. I think it's important to set time aside for yourself, maybe through deep breathing, guided visualizations, music, or exercise. Finding something that resonates with you requires self-awareness, a willingness to try, and a bit of trial and error. I would say a bit of trial and error. Life is about trial and error. No one ever said life was easy. No one ever said life was going to be easy. And no one wrote the manual on how to live. My brain is always set on Zoom. Next time I see you, I will grab some gifts for you. Thank you, David. You're so kind. Yes, shattered, just like passing a kidney stone. I've never done that. And I certainly don't plan to. I mean, with how much I need to be drinking water, you'd think that I wouldn't be a likely candidate for a kidney stone. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Thank you for the hydrate, Shattered. I took 2 drinks of water. I could probably just eat this, but I don't really care enough about the fish that I catch. Ooh. Chat, don't forget to correct your posture. No shrimping. No shrimp posture allowed. I apologize if you can hear my chair. No shrimping for anyone. Listening to the ocean waves. Well, sometimes while I work, I like to listen to singing bowls. And I tried to listen to like a singing bowls playlist on Spotify to fall asleep. And it was not very effective. So I guess I should just stick to listening to the singing bowls when I'm working. Writing a book, drawing, work, 3-year-old nephew, 5 cats, and life. Oh wow, Hayashi, that's a lot. All happening at once. I can understand then why your brain is always going so fast. Hi, dragons. Oh, waiter, I can't. I wish I could hear music. Ah, yeah. They don't have music playing in the place that you work. Cause that would be surprising. Hello, welcome, and thank you so much for joining the stream. Oh, we've got more iron to collect, more fish to smoke. Let's go ahead and sell these fish. Alright. We'll throw these in a chest. Not the button that I wanted to press. We'll put the bobber over there. And we'll put the food away. Your clicking is like ASMR? I'm glad that you enjoy it. I didn't intend for the keyboard to be ASMR, but I guess it is. Sometimes they put the news. Oh, well, the news is not fun to listen to when you're not, when you're working or when you're eating. What do we have for today? I am playing Stardew. This is a very cozy, relaxing farming game. And I have the audio set up so that for you, hopefully, it is nice and peaceful to just listen to the ambiance. But do let me know if the audio is not coming through, okay? You know, it might not be. Is it going through now? No. Hmm. Where is... Is this better? Can you hear it now? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that the audio... Hi, Mistral. I hardly hear the game? Oh, okay. Let's fix that. Okay. Again, you guys will need to give me feedback about how loud everything is. If it's too loud. Okay. All right. There we go. So now that it's raining, we can go take care of our animals. Caroline has taught us how to make a tea sapling. We can harvest blueberries. All right. We're gonna get level 10 farming. Perfect. And we're gonna get so much corn. Oh, what a great day to be a farmer. It's pretty comfy. It's corn! Hi, Northern Light. Welcome back. It's good to see you. 1:03 a.m. Good morning. It's nice hearing both the game and the music and my voice. I thought we came here for Steph. No, no. The form of talk invites to think that it is interesting the differentiation between brain and self. Being able to I remember learning that there is a word for this, but that there is a word for personifying the voice in your brain, the thoughts, personifying the thoughts that you experience as well. There's a word for that. And it is a good skill to learn. I find that very interesting. It's corn. It's not exactly the band. You silly goobers. Let's see. I think we've got enough melons, peppers. I think this is a good blend. Let's continue picking our crops. I can't believe summer is almost over in the game. Oh, I wonder when my dinosaur is gonna hatch. These are the same mods. The same 119 mods. I need to learn how you configure your microphone. The microphone that I'm using is a Blue Yeti, and I recently learned that there is indeed noise suppression enabled on TikTok Live Studio, which is the program that I use in order to live stream to TikTok, which last stream, if anybody was watching on TikTok, they would recall that you had heard a lot of the background noise. Hey, Watercat, welcome. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Let me go ahead and fulfill that. Yes, and you have lots of crops. I have some melons out here. I don't need any more of those. I can hang on to the bean. I don't need any more of these. I'm happy to help you fall asleep. Have a good sleep, David. Queen, hello. Queen and our fellow raiders, welcome and thank you so much for joining me today. I am Steph. I normally read books and stories on stream, but today we are doing a very rare and very uncommon Stardew live stream, in which the priority, as usual for me, is to provide comfort and relaxation and peace, some calmness, so that you can fall asleep. Now, I would love to know, what was your stream? What was your favorite part of Queen's stream today? And Queen, if you do have to take care of your post-self stream care, and if you need to get something to eat, if you need to go to sleep, do what you must, take care of yourself. And I will do my best to take care of your, I mean, they're fishies now. I will do my best to take care of your fishies. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. How was your day? What were you up to? Were you playing Dead by Daylight? I know this game is not as, you know, chill vibes as Dead by Daylight is, but I appreciate you joining nonetheless. I've never played this. Stardew Valley? Thank you for the hydrate. Brain Cell, yes, I believe it is on Switch as well. I personally would love to get it on the Switch. I know that my saves would not, you know, transfer across devices like that. We did play some Dead by Daylight. How were the games? Were the killers? Are you getting any griefing survivors? Or are you just having a good old time? It's Demetrius's birthday. The traveling merchant is in town. What do you want on Switch? I would love to have Stardew Valley on the Switch. For any of our... Does gaming physically get more chill than Stardew Valley? I think the Minecraft community would beg to differ, but they can have their opinions, whether those opinions are right or wrong. She sandbagged me. Did you have fun though? For our new viewers who are new to me, hello, hi, I'm Steph. You can call me Steph. I have a chronic illness. It is a dynamic invisible disability, meaning that visually you would not be able to tell that I have a disability because it dynamically shows up and it is not physically apparent. My nervous system is not regulated the way that it's supposed to, meaning that sometimes I am very unfortunately bound to my bed. And I do not explain this for pity or attention. I'm just sharing this information because that loops back into what we were talking about, what I had said about wanting Stardew on Switch. That way I could play Stardew and still be able to enjoy gaming and not scrolling on social media endlessly while I am bedbound. I didn't know that. I'm very open about it, Watercat. I'm open to talking about it. I'm open to answering questions about it. I feel this way about, being at work as well. I've actually had very many people ask me about my disability at work so that they can better understand. I actually even keep a like a double-sided piece of paper in my desk to hand out to some of my coworkers. Dynamically, as in the symptoms change, yes, because it has to do with the nervous system impacts every part of your body. Watercat, thank you so much for the 7-stream streak. Really want the Switch too for the upcoming Tomodachi Live. I haven't heard about that. That sounds interesting. Somebody should add that to the Discord server so I can remember to look at that. Dynamic, yes, means that sometimes I'm better than other times. What's the double-sided paper for? The double-sided paper has on one side of the paper a lot of words that explain what this condition is. You should add Stardew for Switch to your throne. Okay. If there's anybody interested in solving a puzzle, there is a puzzle activated. If you're on Twitch, you just say the word puzzle. If you're on YouTube, !puzzle. And if you're on TikTok, you can check out the link in my profile. That will take you to community puzzle. Nervous system needs to pick a lane. Oh man, I wish it could. Where do you even get the Stardew for Switch? Matt, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate your existence, bedridden VTuber. Thank you, Twerk for Bacon. I love your name. But yes, so it's actually something I held a webinar on at work because talking about invisible dynamic disabilities is something that I held a webinar about at work. And I led that webinar and that discussion because not only can I speak from personal experience about that, but other people can educate themselves about how they can accommodate supporting other people who have disabilities. I think it's also very important to acknowledge that not everybody is who or what they look like. What I mean by that is you cannot look at me in a crowd and think that I am disabled. You would not know. You would not know unless I was passed out on the ground. Unfortunately. Hey Ghost, thank you for joining on YouTube. Nintendo eShop. What do you do? I work at a desk job. I won't elaborate beyond that for just privacy. But I work a desk job and I enjoy what it is that I do. Hi, Ellen. I saw that Father Slice said there's a digital and physical. Amazon offers both. I would probably want to get it physically. Because I assume digitally means that it would need some kind of internet. Am I blind? Oh wow, there's Stardew Valley for Xbox One. That's cool. I see on Amazon that it has the digital code one, but I don't see the physical. Oh, cubicle life. Yeah. Digitally is just downloading it from the shop. No idea if that requires internet beyond that. That's a good question. If I saw you pass out on the ground, I'd assume it was a Saturday night. Why? Information is always good. What's a webinar? A webinar is think of it like a presentation. It's like a talk or even a TED Talk, if you know what a TED Talk is. Oh, here it is. I found a physical version on Amazon. There we go. I added it to... There we go. I'll call that Steffi stuff. Okay. There we go. I added it. Oh, my water is getting really low. Hey, Fighter, welcome. TED Talk, but fully virtual. Yes, Twerk. That's a great way of explaining it. Why is that condition difficult? Sorry if you've already explained. I'm happy to help you understand it, Mike. I missed your birthday in September. Oh, that's okay, Tyler. Welcome and happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And Nook, thank you for the 15 stream streak. You probably wouldn't guess I had depression or anxiety disorder. Like, I think that the world gets caught up in their... Is prejudice the word that I'm looking for? How much people so quickly will jump to conclusions. What makes my... Is the model on your throne for a 2.0? The model on throne is customizable. My current model is 3D. I'm typing this out because I don't know if... I know that YouTube chat has a bit of a delay. I love the rain noises. It's so nice. You could probably tell I have autism and ADHD. Hey, you know, autism tends to attract autism. You have high anxiety. Aha, but thumps. Hi, Pookie. How are you today? The difference between a 3D model and a 2D model is, of course, like visual aesthetic. But also it requires less computer power, like less CPU power. Okay, sorry. How did I sleep? Better than I did last night, but I definitely am still working on that. Yes, Pan, we're playing Stardew, so the rain is because it's raining in the game. I'm glad that you're doing good, Pookie. My cat has decided to join us right now, so if my tracking goes a little crazy, it's because his tail is in my face. Kenver, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You only get one of those a month, and I'm grateful that you chose me. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I know that Tuesdays are not normally in my schedule, but I am very much grateful to so many of my sweet little fishies who are joining me today. So thank you so much for being here, even though it's not normally on my schedule. Cool beans, we got our subscriber goal. What did I eat for dinner? I had grilled chicken nuggets with sweet potato fries and oh, sorry. Oh, I don't have anything to give him. I had sweet potato fries and I had some new sauces to try, so I tried that. I hope I can correct the sleep soon too. I have mentioned that I will be out of town for the next 2 weeks, which is why there won't be streams for a little while. Gourmet nuggies. You guys started a hype train? Let's go! Choo choo choo. Enough left for stream? Hi, Lucian. Gourmet nuggies, frozen nuggies, or fast food nuggies? Frozen nuggets. Yes, frozen nuggies. Hi, Raccoon. Lucian, thank you so much for the gift on TikTok. Thank you. We're 31% of the way towards level 2. I don't have bits. Oh, that's okay. Your presence is a gift enough. I don't ever expect you guys to give me anything. I just hope that being able to provide a space that makes you feel comfortable is enough. You know? What? What? Jap! Jap, I'm trying to get this fish. I can't see, but something just happened. Something just happened and I got... Jap, oh my god. Thank you so much. 2,500 biddies. 2,500 biddies. That's a lot of bits. Thank you so much. Thank you. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, thank you. That got us up to hype train level 2, 77%. Hey, I got the fish too. It's an octopus. Correcting your sleep is easy just by melatonin pills. Pan, I've actually been trying to figure this out, but for me personally, melatonin does not work. Fun fact. Yes, Shattered, you're supposed to feel comfortable. Don't make the newcomers think that you're telling the truth. You're just being a troll. You're an appreciated troll. But don't scare them. All of the hugs in chat. Lucian, thank you so much for the heart. Welcome, Grayson. I hope you are having a wonderful and relaxing day. Yes, we're all here to have a good time. I am trying to get a fish and there's more things happening. Jap! Jap 'em! Thank you! Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted subs! Thank you! Now we're at level 4 hype train. Yeehaw! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm over here trying to catch a fish and I'm like, what's happening? Thank you. I'm gonna have to refill my water soon as well. You guys keep making me drink more and more. I love a good hype train. Sometimes the hype trains get activated by seemingly not much, and it's pretty rare that we do get a hype train. I wouldn't be able to... I'm out of water now. I wouldn't be able to tell you last time we had a hype train that went over level 2 or level 3. Welcome, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you are enjoying the audio and the ambiance and all of the fishing. Oh dear heavens, that's not happening. I can't get that fish. Trying to catch a shark? I don't know that I can catch Megalodon, but I can certainly try. Hi, Greg. Luckily, my cat has decided not to stand on my keyboard. Thank you again so much, Jap. But that seriously is incredible. I'm just... I speechless, don't know what to say other than just thank you. I could probably take these fishies and put them in the fish smoker. It's rainy. I might be able to get some cutscenes. It's after 1 p.m. No, I'm not gonna put you in the fish smoker. Let's see. What are some of the cutscenes that can happen over here? No. Hmm. Thank you so much for the gifts on TikTok. Thank you. And welcome. I hope you are enjoying the gaming and the voice and the relaxation. I'm gonna hang on to the octopus because I feel like there is something that will happen in the future that requires a long cut. You think I'm gonna find a long cutscene? I'm not sure if I can find a long cutscene. I'm gonna try to look for a cutscene. The rabbit's foot. Was there anything else that needed to go into the community center? No, not today. Eat the octopus? No, we will not eat the octopus. We're gonna run to the community center. We're gonna put a couple of things in. Thank you so much for the level 4 hype train. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If... Oh, that's really cool. I got an emote. There we go. Get some more choo-choos. Let's all celebrate the hype train with some choo-choos in chat, please. Not gonna eat the octopus. I'm not feeling hungry. Welcome, Zombo. I need apple Hi, thank you so much for the gifts. My goodness. Thank you. Here, hold on. Where's my hands? If I turn on my hands... Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. I try to keep my hands turned off because they tend to just get all crazy. Absolute Steph. Yes. There is only one of me. I am a trash panda. Hello, I am here to talk to many people. It was worth it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to run around the town and see if I can find a lot of people to talk to, because I'll get free hearts wherever I can. Jake eats us, but you won't let us eat the octopus. What can we eat? Not the forbidden pudding. Not allowed to. Can I ask you something? Never mind. Yuma. Yuma, it's okay. You can ask me. Oh. Why is this child jumping? Okay. There's a lot of people in there. Who is this person over here? Anton. I feel like that should be familiar. Oh, there's somebody walking over there, but I can't run fast enough. Hi, James. Oh my gosh. Atano, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh my god, you guys are just giving me so much love today, and I don't know what to do. Like, thank you so much. I also love your nickname, or your username. The Drunken Whaler. I'm I'm surprised that you could get such a original username like that. Drink your 120 ounces. Means that I gotta go get more water. I don't want to leave you guys. I'll try to be quick, okay? Here. I'll go get my water. Okay, I'm back, and I refilled my water, and I put orange electrolytes in this one. Oh, Dishonored. I don't think that I watched like an entire playthrough of Dishonored, but I do remember that it was like really good and that it's like a well received game. Is Did you choose the name because there is someone named the Drunken Whaler, or was it because it was just like funny that the whaler was drunk and it was an opportunity? Why are all of these people walking around in the rain? A group of people. Oh, maybe I need to rewatch the game. Look at all this food. Oh, food. They have no umbrella? Well, there's nothing wrong with getting an umbrella. I'm gonna plant a tree. It salivates. The turtle is salivating. Sorry. I didn't expect that to get picked up by the microphone. Just absolute slurping of water. Have you guys drank any water in like the past 90 seconds? Because maybe, just maybe, the Whalers, the drunken part comes from the song. Oh! I think that that's really creative. I love that you turned that into your username. Let's go say hi to the ninja. He's not here. It's raining, so maybe, perhaps, he and... Yes, they're over here. A ton of water and coconut water. I'm not a fan of the flavor of coconut water. I guess I'm not a fan of coconut? I guess? Hi, Cal. It's good to see you again. Welcome. I hope that I can get the greenhouse here restored soon enough, but I don't know when. Did I hit? I think yeah, I already got level 10 foraging. So I'm not really picking these up for the points. But something is better than nothing. Ooh, I can get +1 attack. I didn't realize that. Magnetism? Oh, that's cool. It's a ton of potassium. I have to have my electrolytes for sodium. My doctor wants me to have 4 to 6 grams of sodium in a day. So that's why I have electrolytes. It's a lot. No, the nuggets were not enough sodium. I can't even see where I am. How do I get back? Is it this way? It must be this way. There's a lot of forageable items here. Whoop. And the demon goats. This is scarp. Oh, I didn't even notice that there were tree stumps I can chop for hardwood. I don't need the hardwood. Not anymore. All of this stuff is here and I just didn't know it. But with all of this stuff being here also means that there's people here. People for me to talk to and get hearts with. No, I don't want to go over there. I want to go back over here. And I was hoping that my cat would come by so that I could give him a treat for being so well behaved. But I think he's downstairs eating his wet food. Aha! There we go. That's what I was looking for. The cutscene. One, at least. Because I know that there are some cutscenes that will only happen... Hi, Jake. Hi, Jakey. Hi, baby. Here you go. Here's a treat for being a good kid. Is everything okay? No, it's not. Someone from my past is trying to ruin my present. Present? Ooh. What's the present? I wish to discuss this with someone. Why is this character wearing a cape? Where did the cat? My cat has left. Where is the cat gone? Game looks nice. What game is it? What do you think of it? This is Stardew Valley. I really like it. I have actually had Stardew Valley for very many years. I've never completed it. I think I've got 600 hours in Stardew. Oh, no, Pan. No, it's just my cat. How long do I typically stream for? When I am reading a book, I tend to stick around 2 hours. The Stardew streams are a special occasion, so I might go for 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. It certainly helps that my headache and my stomach pains are gone now. So I can just relax and enjoy the game. I don't know what this guy is saying, and I'm not really paying attention because I'm not planning on romancing that character. And we've got another cutscene. Wearing the cape to be a hero. Perhaps the important question is, why am I not wearing a cape? Because oh, excuse me, big yawn. In the great words of the Incredibles movie, no capes. There's romance in the game? Yes. You can date someone once you get to 8 hearts. Too many cutscenes. To be fair, I have 119 mods. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. When I'm not streaming, I really tend to just skip the cutscenes. But some of these cutscenes do actually increase friendship. Thanks for stopping by today, Pip May. Tomorrow's baking will be edible, I promise. Will you romance a character? I have a couple of characters that I'm interested in. I have Dalton almost to 8 hearts. I was interested in Lucikyle. He is a demon. There is also Harvey, who is in the base game. He is not a mod, like he is not added to the game. There is, let's see, Zhonghook. He is from the East Scarp mod. And where is he? Zane, his mod is not working, so it's hard to increase hearts with a character that you can't talk to. And maybe there we go. I must have skipped over it. Dylan is a marine biologist, I believe, also from East Scarp. So there's a couple of different characters that I'm interested in romancing. Now you can romance multiple characters and you can date multiple characters. However, there is a possibility that they will discover that you're like dating multiple people and they will like break up with you. Yes, of course, Mike. I do recommend Stardew Valley. It's very yes, it's comforting and it's cozy. There is also a lot. There is a lot in this game. So you can never really get bored. Okay, we have another cutscene. Yes, fighter. Start with vanilla if you're new. Absolutely. Just start with the base game. Shattered, you are being such a troll today. I didn't install the mods because I got bored. Vanilla, when a game is vanilla, that means that is the base game, that nothing has been added to the game that isn't already included in the game. Let's see. It's early. What kind of mods? They are, I believe, majority of the mods I added to this game are going to be extra content. Excuse me, cat, I want to talk to the person. There we go. Oh my gosh, you guys are all trying to be troublesome today, huh? Yes. Being perfect, getting perfection in Stardew is difficult, and it takes a lot of time and effort. So I have personally not reached perfection, and I'm not trying to. I just enjoy playing the game for the relaxation. I didn't mean to give you a grape, but I'm glad you liked it. Oops. Is this Eli? Yeah, this is Eli. Hey Eli, here's a flower. Although I'd rather date your brother. Have I played other games? One of the other games I have played on stream and that I would be willing to play again on stream is a game called Spiritfarer. You are the fair of spirits. Um, you help them in the afterlife, or might I say, in the in between? It's probably the afterlife. And it is a beautiful game. The animation, the character building, the storytelling, the music. I really like to play that game, and when I stream that game, which is a very rare occurrence, I will play that game with the music and the ambiance at a low volume, just like how we have Stardew Valley today. At low enough of a volume that you can fall asleep. I don't remember which is the correct option, but depending on how you answer, you can get more friendship points with Pam. I feel like last time I selected this option, she gets mad at you, but Gus is happy, and then Pam apologizes. But if you choose this one, like Gus feels guilty, and then Pam doesn't quite get it. And I don't remember. I care more about befriending Gus than I do being friends with Pam. Hi, Greg. How's your throat today? Oh, it's fine. I've just had a bit of a day, and being able to. Don, I can't do that with this microphone though. I can only do that when I'm in the voice booth. I'm sorry. Here, let me make sure that you get those points back, okay? There you go. Are you sure? Yeah. When I use the good microphone in the closet, that is routed to both OBS and TikTok. But unfortunately, I can't do that with this microphone. Well, Mike, being a follower uh, and being in stream, I think that makes you a fish. Oh, we got another cutscene. Good night, Nuke Boss. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful sleep and sweet dreams. Where are all the fishies? More cutscene? Yes, another cutscene. Hi, ASMR Mans. I think, let me actually check. Oh, there's the fishies. So this is normally what stream will look like if I'm doing reading, where you'll get to see all of the fish behind me. But because we're playing Stardew, where we have the game pulled up, so yes, ASMR Mans, I made sure that the puzzle was up for you. Uh-oh. Oh, that's funny. Cave beetle. Yeah, but like, why would you put that on the bar? Do you actually fight those things? Dock work keeps the lights on, Clint. Guild runs keep me from getting rusty. Why are game streams rare, just not your content style? I like to focus on reading and storytelling because I feel like that helps put people to sleep faster than playing a game, especially when with variety streaming, aka playing a variety of different games, you rely a lot on people looking for that specific game, not so much that specific streamer. And that's a fine dance you have to tango with, because as much as I would like to play a wide variety of cozy games, it's not all I want to do. And I have enough people telling me that my voice puts them to sleep, either when I am talking or when I am reading, that is the reason why I decided to start reading on stream. I was enjoying reading books by myself offline, and so I thought I might as well start reading these books for other people as well. And people use my YouTube videos to fall asleep too. I've even used some of my YouTube videos to fall asleep too. The Stardew streams have been happening recently because I have been enjoying playing this game, especially with all of these mods added to the game. And I wanted to share it with everyone because it is also comfortable and it is cozy, because I can play the ambiance in the background and I can still talk over the game. And I can still help people fall asleep. Even offline, you'd consider yourself a bookworm? I don't think I can say I am a bookworm, because compared to last year, I have not been reading as much as I used to. I feel like I read a lot of books last year, and because so much of my time is dedicated to editing the YouTube videos and editing sometimes social media videos, I end up spending so much time editing that I don't get to do any kind of reading. That, and there is also copyright infringement that I can come into issues with, where the book needs to be public domain so that I can read it without infringing on copyright. Otherwise, I need to have the author's permission. It's curious to think of telling stories to help people fall asleep rather than convey the story itself. If you perceive it that way, sure. But I am interested in creating an environment where people can reminisce almost what it was like being a child and having a parent read you a bedtime story. Especially if For example, the latest book that I read and recorded and I'm posting to YouTube is The Wizard of Oz. And that is a story for children. It's intended to be for children. Not everybody got that safe and comfortable and cozy and reliable experience of having a parent read you a bedtime story until you fell asleep. I can't be your parent, but I can help you have that experience. It's never too late in life to get to have the childhood you never received. Everyone needs to feel comfortable and safe and happy. Do you have a favorite book or a series of books that you find yourself wanting to go back to? My favorite book is Keturah and Lord Death. Now, I did read that book, but I took down the videos because I don't want to get into a copyright infringement lawsuit, any of that. But I can listen to it, personal use, because I'm the one reading it. That was a book that I found myself going back to and listening to help me fall asleep. I wish that I could share that, but I am still awaiting to hear back from the author and the publisher. I've asked them permission if I can post these videos. And it's very likely that they could say no, which is well within their right. But then, on the other hand, I also have amazing opportunities, like two of the recent books I've read are one of them is Mal by Pearl Azul, and the other is Drown the Stars by Kiana Chase. And I've received permission from both authors to not only narrate the audiobooks, but to also share them on YouTube. I enjoy your readings. It's relaxing and interesting, a great experience. Hey, welcome. I love to hear stories sometimes. I don't like to read. It's okay. There's actually a lot of people who aren't a fan of doing the reading themselves. Audiobooks are quite popular. Copyright heavily affects what you read on stream, or is it not that bad? Copyright absolutely affects what I can read on stream and officially post to YouTube. You can absolutely get sued, and it's not pretty. Some authors care and will sue you. And some authors don't care, and they'll see it as free publicity. It's free marketing. And if you assume you could lose everything, you know? So it can be very bad. If it goes bad, it can be very bad. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have permission from the authors to read their books. Otherwise, I am limited to public domain books, meaning that there is not a like current copyright holder for that book. When I had copyright on my YouTube channel, I had to edit them to erase music or just cut them and not good gameplay on it. Yeah, in my case, like if someone, it's not the same as music, because if someone says, hey, you are doing something that infringes on a copyright that I own, you receive a copyright strike, and that video is taken down whether you like it or not, and that's a strike against your channel. I hear people play copyright music on Twitch live streams. So the infringement happening there's two things that are happening. One is that music is saved to a audio track that is not going to be actually saved once the live stream turns into a video on demand. Excuse me. However, the twofold part is that someone who is actively watching the live stream and sees the copyright infringement can report that copyright infringement. And given, to be fair, Twitch is going to take absolutely forever to do something about that. But it can happen. You can get reported for playing copyright music on stream while you are live. That's crazy. Thanks for the perspective about the reads. I hadn't thought of it that way. I'm happy to share perspective. Let's see, can I give her... Oh, she likes the flower. So I try to look for ways where I can still... The Drunken Whaler, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. Thank you. Thank you so much. Twitch has deals with video game music though, right? That I don't know anything about. I can't comment on video game music. Unfortunately, sometimes you can find a indie game, meaning it was made by a independent game developer, and it is possible that they include music in the game that is copyrighted, copywritten, and there's nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, that happens, and it's inevitable that you would end up getting in trouble for it, yeah. So when people play independently made games, they have to be very careful about listening to any music in that game at all. Or, additionally, how long they listen to that music. Because if you encounter, like, music in a game that you're like, I'm pretty sure that's copywritten, if you catch it pretty quickly, you won't get in trouble. Video game soundtracks themselves are copywritten. Made a Last of Us game saying copyrighted what I was editing. Yeah, sometimes games can include copywritten music, and you can't do anything about that. It's pretty rare, but sometimes you can get video games that will have a setting, mode in the audio settings where you can turn off copywritten music, or possibly even a streamer mode is something I've seen before. Blizzard/Bethesda. Hello, Nikki. Welcome. There's a storm coming tomorrow. Seems like there's a lot of rain. Okay, Yuma wants a survival burger. Eggplant? Child, eggplant is in the fall. We don't even have... We're in summer. I don't recall much of what happened the other night, but my brother informed me after he stopped laughing that I was very drunk and made a spectacle. I don't know if I said anything I shouldn't have, but if I did, disregard it. I'm sorry. Eli said, there's a video of me dancing with Leah. Please tell me he's winding me up. That's funny. Ooh, made a new item. It's called the Auto Grabber for 25 grand. That's expensive. Bring him a melon. Okay. I can bring a melon. Let me grab this. I need to get all the way around and grab some honey. I thought... Okay, there's beeswax. Cool. I need to get more beeswax. Let's go pet Jake. Hello, kitty cat. You went on a side quest? What kind of side quest? Was it a rewarding side quest? No, do not eat the fire beans. Let's see, do I have... All of those are almost done. Welcome and thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful night, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Let's see, I don't think we have anything else that is ready to pick. Let's go ahead and toss these in there. we've got some morning glories. Do you watch movies often? I am ashamed to admit I am rather uneducated when it comes to movies. I have a coworker that likes to tease me about that. I would say that my comfort movies are, I like Interstellar. I've seen The Martian a couple of times. I do enjoy a couple of Disney movies, though I am not, a Disney fanatic by any means. I really like Phantom of the Opera. I will sing the entire movie if I could, if given the opportunity. A baby lizard is hatched. What should we name this? Let's name it Spike. I have a baby dinosaur. So now I need to grab the void egg and start incubating the void egg. I'm gonna grab the void egg. It's been raining a lot here in the summer. Where is the void egg? There it is. I'm like, I know I'm not blind. I know I have the void egg somewhere. Oh, there's a goat that I have to... and a bunny. How did those get missed? Okay, it'll take 5 days. 5 days to incubate a little hatchling. Congratulations to our puzzlers on successfully finishing the puzzle. Let's see what other kinds of Golden Key, Pelican Town, Emily. Fond memories of the movie. Yes, The Princess Bride. I feel like I saw that somewhat recently. Recently as in maybe a few months ago. I saw it for the first time. And I gotta say, I don't know how. I never knew of it. Oh, I've got cutscenes to get, but I could also do the Trout Derby. Oh my goodness, I don't know that this is a trout. Oh no, that's a Dorado. I wonder how difficult the fishing game is on the Switch. If I really cared about the Trout Derby, I would have made a bait maker. Friday, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you so much for actively talking with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. It's a comfort movie. I watched it last December for the first time. I definitely see the appeal in The Princess Bride. Honestly, I think that it would be lovely to watch it again. About TV series. It's weird to say, but HBO's Chernobyl, the miniseries, I did a lot of studying about, what happened in that disaster and various other things that I won't regale my thoughts on the show, but it's strange to say that that's a comfort show, but it's just so well executed that I really like that. What other TV show? Here's a strange one. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I have actually watched that at least 3 times all the way through. I had never actually fully watched it until 2 years ago, maybe. So, to call it, yeah, Brotherhood mentioned, to call it, a comfort show, I feel like it's pretty recent that it's become a comfort show, but it's so well made. Let's see, what else? If I wanted to be sciency and nerdy, Fringe. That's going to be a relatively old show to be mentioning and referencing, but Fringe. Ah, I actually own all 5 seasons as box sets. That is, I would have to say, my all-time favorite show. Same Jab. It's definitely like my all-time favorite. The new Daredevil series. Tell me about that. I haven't heard anything about. What is that? Oh yeah, she is so good. She is such a good actress. Ooh, here's another rec. It's not a comfort show per se, but Mind Hunters. It is a Netflix, I think it's Netflix. It is a Netflix show about the establishing of the FBI Behavioral Sciences Unit. And Anna is in that show as well. And she just does such a fantastic job no matter what she's in. Oh, and another show that I can think of now that I'm being nerdy, that I, again, don't know how much I would say is a comfort show, but Halt and Catch Fire. That one's gonna be pretty niche, pretty under the radar, but Halt and Catch Fire is about the advancing of technology and, I guess, commentary on how maybe the business practices were not exactly very sound, but how those improvements came about. Breaking Bad would be one of yours. Oh, one of the best series that you've never seen? I've never seen it. I know people love to reference that. As well as Supernatural. I feel like people also reference Grey's Anatomy. I don't know anything about those. For me, it wouldn't be a comfort show, but I would say that House is a unique show to mention here. I love Supernatural. Never seen it. Never seen it. I don't tend to be a consumer of very much media because, again, I spend a lot of my time. I don't get to socialize very much, but I spend a lot of my time either getting to socialize with my friends in the limited amount of time that I have, as well as streaming, working on some kind of stream task, getting to edit videos or set up for the next thing, whatever that is. Perhaps even trying to write the next script. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying the stream and that you're all comfy and cozy and that I can help you relax today. Oh, I wish I could have like a brownie right now. Like a nice double chocolate chip brownie. It's all nice and freshly warm and a little fudgy on the inside. That sounds really good. My cat is snoring. Oh my god, I can hear my cat snoring behind me. He is so cute. Y'all, I cannot wait to get my new merch. If you didn't know, I have, I think last month was my 5-year streaming anniversary, and to celebrate, I released some brand new merch. And we have a sticker sheet of our adorable little fishies. And you can also get my model in 2-inch tall stickers. And they are so cute. Oh, the shipments have been sent out and I cannot wait to get mine. Hey, welcome, Deshaun. I can hear my cat snoring. Oh my god, he's so cute. Just the cute little snoozes. You know, I am doing well now. It was quite a heck of a day, but Siren Singing Redeem, oh, I'm catching a fish now. The Siren Singing Redeem, you said that there were certain circumstances to do that. Can you only do those in reading streams? So my current circumstance is I am sitting at my desk and I have my Blue Yeti microphone in front of me. Normally, when I stream, I am actually using a higher quality microphone with an audio interface. The reason why that is different from this is because in there, the audio is routed through the audio interface which means the audio that Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok hear will all be from the same microphone. Unfortunately, going through my current microphone, the one that I'm talking through right now, the Yeti, it is not hooked up with an audio interface, and I am not able to provide the effects that I use with siren singing. But if you'd like an example of the siren singing, let me grab a clip. If I can find one real quick. Here's one. Here's one of those clips, and here's another one. So that will give you a better sense of what siren singing is. It's humming or vocalizing, but often with a reverb and an echo. And I can't apply either of those to this microphone with the current setup. What did we get? A warp totem. Okay. Someone once had like a really good idea where if you wanted to participate in the trout derby and you wanted to take it very seriously, you could actually get a bait maker and you could keep it next to you, and you could continue getting trout bait so that the only thing that you fish up is trout. It reminds me of sirens from Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, that's part of the reason why we call it siren singing. That and I am a deep sea character. I'm ocean themed, so it felt like it just belonged. It made sense. And so I do plan to make some videos with the siren singing because I know a lot of people really like it and they want to listen to it on repeat. The people ask and I deliver. You're from the deep sea? I live in the deep sea. I act as a caretaker of the fish that are seeking sanctuary away from the surface. Because humanity has certainly done a lot to the state of the earth these past couple of centuries, and fish want to escape that. So I give them a safe place to escape from everything going on outside this little sanctuary of ours. You've come a long way with it to have been really fun to see your evolvement. Thank you. Siren singing is my favorite. everyone has their favorite. I think it's hard to say what's the most popular. Leonid, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. It's hard to say what is more popular, but people really enjoy the bubble popping ASMR. I think more than they enjoy the siren singing ASMR. Gives me immediate tingles. That makes me so happy to hear. I'm glad someone is protecting the fish. I got another I got more stuff, which is fine, but I can really only get one more fish now. There is also another trigger that I can do. One. There is another trigger that I can do, which is tapping. I have long nails, and I have a my water bottle here that I've been drinking out of. It is stainless steel, and people like the sound of the nails tapping on the metal. I would say, aside from that, I got a bucket hat. Right. I gotta go back. Gotta go back. This is Back to the Future. I gotta go back. We gotta go back. Yes, rain on tin roof is a very good sound. I think what I was certainly most surprised by, though, is how many people really liked listening to my whispering. I didn't expect people to love that as much as they did. Hey, where do I want to put the book? Ornamental fan. I feel like I don't know if this is a mod item. The beans go in that drawer. And the tent, let's put there. This, I think I can go ahead and sell. My walk-on changed. It's not supposed to be one. I love anything slow and gentle. Oh, me too. I feel like it's difficult finding ASMR that is slow. I don't know why it's so difficult to find that. Coral iron bars. No, I won't do that. I actually need more iron bars. Oh, this is not enough. Oh, I've got plenty of wood. I can just make more coal. Okay. Oh, and I need to sit down. I'm happy to help you settle in for a good sleep. I hope you have peaceful and enjoyable dreams. My favorite ASMR is clicking noises. Tappy, tappy. Tappy, clicky, clicky. It's rather hot in my room right now. I will put that back. And let's continue fishing. Oh, what about trying to read some history or chapter in whispers? That, I definitely like the idea of giving that a try. Because a lot of the reading that I have been doing is voice acting the book. Very much narrating the book. But being able to read with just a relatively monotone, relaxing, soft voice, I think that I need to do that more often. My favorite season? In Stardew or in real life? Hi, Lena. Oh no, you're okay. I hope that your new job is fulfilling and exciting in a good way. In real life, I prefer winter. It's a lot easier for me to control the temperature. And that goes back to, you know, the nervous system disorder, the not being able to work, like my body is not being able to work. It's a lot easier to just have a heater and a heated blanket or more layers than it is trying to cool down. I also enjoy during the winter how things are quieter, and I like visually looking at the snow. And the world gets even quieter when there is snow. That to me is just so peaceful. How am I today? I had a not so great day, but it's certainly improved since earlier today. How are you doing? Yay, we got another tag. I live in Canada. Oh, I believe that. The winters there. I honestly can't imagine how rough some of those winters can get. I'm sure you could tell me some horror stories about it. I prefer the spring. This spring, like on a nice spring day, when you've got the perfect temperature that's bridging between spring and summer, I would say. When you get just the nice sunny day, it's a perfect temperature, where you got a cool breeze going through. You're not dying from pollen. Those are fantastic days. And then they're gone. They come and they go. They're days like that is so fleeting. But you live for that. You live for that moment. That's a perfect day. I can certainly see why. I understand. I just woke up. I work at 2. Oh, that's a really late night for you, huh? I hope that you slept well. I like summer because the heavy rain, thunderstorms. Oh, I'd say that's some of the best parts of summer. I wish they weren't so rare, but those are the best parts of summer. One of the things that I like about fall, though, is kind of similar with spring, where you get, again, that perfect time, that perfect cadence, where you get like a sunny day, but with the right breeze going through. And once you get that perfect fall day, it's like, okay, now I need some apple cider and I need a jacket and I want to go on a walk. I love those days. That's what the beach is for. I don't think I've seen the beach nearly enough to make me love summer. I have childcare to do during the day and job at night. It keeps you busy, Lena. I hate to hear that it is so rough, like, especially right now, but I hope that you do still get an opportunity to rest. Because your body needs rest. I think I'll finish out this day and then we'll probably close out stream because I do need to start getting ready for bed. And hopefully do something about that sleep schedule. It's not so much the sleep schedule that's a problem. It's being able to fall asleep and stay asleep that's the problem. I need to use the fire pit more. Oh, I would love to make some s'mores. No matter what time of year it is, bonfire with some s'mores is worth it. Gotta stay positive. Gotta laugh, otherwise you'd cry. There are some things I feel like that about. It's not always a bad thing, but it is not a long-term solution. Get rewards. Oh, nice. We got a diamond. I haven't even been keeping track of how many gems or how many tags I've been getting. Hi, King. Go over here. Grab this. That. Chair. This. Let's get. Okay. And let's go ahead and grab these. All right. 2 days, 3 days. You know what? I'll let that be. Oop, no. I want to go over here. So that I can do that. I did pet Jake. Yes, I did. And then I get to put those away. And then I get to do this. Okay, and we get to go to sleep. 13,000 and smoked fish. Yippee! I love how organized you are. It's so satisfying. It's, force a habit, perhaps, I should say. Okay, my sweetest, dearest fishies. It is that time of night that I am going to end stream. I need to go get ready for bed and take care of my own sleep. And I hate to leave you, but I will be back in 2 weeks. And so I will see you again for the next live stream on April 16th, okay? It's gonna be a while, but please keep an eye out. If you're not already following on socials, or if you're not already in the Discord server, I highly recommend joining. You'll get notified only of what you want to get notified for. And thank you so much for being here. I know I don't normally stream on Tuesday nights, so it's amazing to see so many wonderful fishies spending time with me today. We are not going to raid out for Twitch, so we will just end the stream here. The screen will just go black for you. But I thank you so much for spending time with me today. Let's take a look at all of those beautiful fishies that we have in the background. Look at them. Look at my cute little babies. And let me fix the TikTok view. There we go. Hi. This is the part where we say our good nights, our goodbyes, and our see you tomorrows. I will be back again in 2 weeks. And I thank you so, so, so much for all of the incredible support today on any platform, on all platforms. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for talking with me. And thank you so much for watching. And if you're asleep, I hope you have sweet dreams. If you're going to sleep soon, I hope you have sweet dreams and a peaceful sleep. Please don't forget to drink your water, eat your food, be kind to yourself and others, and hug your friends and your family because life is fragile. And have a good night. Good night. I'll see you next time.